What it do, y'all? This your boy back again with another one, man. And it been crazy news going on. Dead by Daylight, man. Chapter Stranger Things. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching Stranger Things for a while, and I seen every season, 1, 2, and 3. And anybody who looks at this show knows it's a crazy show. You know what I'm saying? But I just can't believe this is actually happening. This year is going out with a bang, no doubt for sure, man. It's going out with a bang. The two survivors will be Steve and Nancy or whatever from the show, whatever. As those of you who ain't seen the show, Steve is Nancy's boyfriend, was actually her ex-boyfriend. She ended up getting with Will brother or whatever, because I guess it just didn't work out between them during season 2 or at the end of season 1, something like that. But Stranger Things was a crazy show, man. Like, I mean, I didn't really get into it till my girlfriend had told me, but yeah, I'm glad I ended up looking at it. But the killer, of course, is the Demogorgon, so no surprise there. Some of the abilities I actually seen the Demogorgon do, like, is actually have some puddles. Like, if y'all was looking at the show, it was actually digging through dimensions and coming through its own, making its own dimensions, pretty much through trees, floors, or whatever puddle it lays. It lays its puddle at, so it'll be transferring and teleporting through that. And I didn't pretty much expect that to come in this game. Like, it's really a shocking surprise, because I honestly didn't expect it, but y'all know, man, it's just like it's a lot of stuff going on like this year. This year is going out with a bang for sure. So just stay tuned, man. There's a whole lot going on. I had to cover this news for y'all, because Dead by Daylight is definitely the game that this should have been announced for, and it has. So it's big news, man. So back to it though. Stranger Things season 1, 2, and 3. I have to say the season that I liked the best from the show probably was season 2, when everybody thought 11 was gone, because she actually killed the Demogorgon during the end of season 1. So I think that was probably my favorite chapter of the show, and I think the show probably end up getting a season 4. I'm not sure. I wish it would, because yeah, I know at the end of season 3 a lot had happened. Actually, I couldn't believe that the officer had died or whatever. Hawkins, you know what I'm saying? Hawkins is a strange little town that they had, but there was a lot going on in Hawkins. You know what I'm saying? But the ending was pretty sad. I know y'all looked at it. 11 pretty much lost him, and he was her guardian for the time being. Like, he didn't treat her like a lab rat like the original professor did or whatever, or none of that. But also for the map that they chose, I'm glad they chose the hospital map, actually, where actually that facility where everybody was, that secret experiment facility where they was doing experiments and testing alien technology or whatever the case was. I believe it's gonna be a pretty big map, because on the show the map was pretty big, so definitely a good choice there on their part to pick that map. But for the trailer, you actually see Nancy and Steve like shouting in the camera, kind of like they did in the show when they was being chased by the Demogorgon. Actually, it was Nancy and her and Will brother, actually, but I guess they just replaced him with Steve. So yeah, that was pretty much a good choice on their part. But I'm not really a big fan of Will brother. Like, no disrespect to nobody. That dude just looked like he was crazy or something like that. Like, I heard he was on drugs in real life or something like that. But anyway, I'm glad they chose that map. I mean, a lot had happened on that map. Actually, Will's mother, boyfriend at the time, he actually died. So a pretty messed up situation. I mean, I don't know his name exactly, but he looked like the dude from Lord of the Rings named Sam. So pretty much that's what I call him. So yeah, no, I'm not just too deep into the I wasn't deep into the show, but I'm not too deep into memorizing too many characters. Show was pretty much funny and dramatic, like it was suspenseful. You know what I'm saying? Everything you would want out of a horror drama, you know what I'm saying? So good job on everybody doing Stranger Things. Shout out to all of those, actors and supporting actors and the directors and producers. The show was dope. I hope they keep going. Because at the end of the season, they actually showed the Demogorgon and the Russians had a Demogorgon captured and they actually threw a guy in there, like, with the Demogorgon for the Demogorgon to eat or whatever. And I was like, wow. So that kind of gives us a hint, will it be a season 4? And if it is a season 4, I hope Eleven's sister returns, you know what I'm saying? Because she has power just like she does, 11's real name being Jane. Her mother actually had another daughter. I forget what her name is, but she can actually make people see illusions when she uses her powers. Way different from 11's power. She has telekinesis, but I don't know. Y'all hit me in the comments too, man. Did y'all think Millie Bobby Brown should have been in the game? Using her powers instead of Steve and Nancy, or you think they made a good choice on that part? But it actually would be nice to have actually a character that could fight back in the game, because we still ain't seen that yet. So I actually think it would have been a good idea just for them to do that. But anyways, so some of the Demogorgon's powers that I recognize, I'm going to actually show y'all an interview that they had about it. The video is like almost 40 minutes long, I believe, where they was talking about the Demogorgon's power and the survivors. Some of the Demogorgon's power, I believe, is he has a charge ability where he actually screams and he can actually lunge towards you and hit you. And I think you actually have a bleed out time. And actually, when he digs through those puddles and teleport, he can actually see his other teleport or puddles or whatever, kind of like the Hag a little bit, but I think he'd probably be way better to use than the Hag. But the Hag is just annoying in my opinion, like marking your territory on the ground multiple times and just popping up in a damn world, just stupid. But anyway, the Demogorgons, man, I think the only powers I've seen so far is that, I don't think they revealing too much at this point. At first it was a rumor, now it's actually happening. But they actually showed gameplay, and I'm gonna let y'all get y'all own opinions and what y'all make of it in the description below once I drop the link towards the video, so y'all can go and look at the interview. So I just can't believe that this actually happened. Like, it makes sense to happen, like, don't get me wrong, but like, it's just a lot of shit happening this year. Like, it's actually throwing me off. Like, and I'm actually gonna make another video probably either tomorrow or Sunday. So y'all be looking forward to that. Turn your notifications on so you can see when I go live or whatever, see when I drop some. Cause Mortal Kombat just actually got some big news too with DLC characters, and some of these characters I kind of had on my list for to happen. But anyway, Dead by Daylight, man, like, tell me what y'all think. Doing some great things, man. The gaming is doing a lot in 2019 right now. Like, there wasn't a lot of games that dropped, but it's everything that they coming out with is actually worth looking at. Especially as far as famous TV shows like Stranger Things and Gears of War 5 doing their thing with dropping some Halo and Terminator characters on there. Terminator really getting a lot of love this year, yeah. I don't know about y'all, but man, they getting a lot of love. Like, it's a lot of money revolving around the Terminator, man, for some reason. Think about it, Mortal Kombat, Halo, not Halo, Gears. Even though Halo characters gonna be on there with them, it's gonna be interesting to see that. But tell me what y'all think, man. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Give this video a thumbs up, a like, a dislike, or however you feel about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all enjoy the rest of this gameplay. This your boy. I'm out.